months before today's game against the Indiana Pacers that Dwyane Wade was joining the Utah Jazz ownership group. And the Jazz putting out that information, a legend, leader, businessman. But why don't we hear from Jazz owner Ryan Smith and also Dwyane Wade?
When we put together our ownership group, I mean, I don't think that I'd even gotten that far, but a couple years prior to that, you know, Dwayne and I had been working, we've been talking together, hey, let's get into business together. We'd gotten to know each other, and it had always been time. We actually started talking about the ownership piece of this right about the time when it happened. And if you think about our group with Ryan Sweeney, is a legendary tech investor. We got the Millers, who have been the most amazing, one of the most steady hands in all of basketball, and Mike Cannon-Brooks in Australia. Like, we all bring a piece to this. And, you know, where I come from in my business, I always try to get people around who add something, who I want to be in business with, who, and we try to go for the best. And so when our conversations just kept going and going, this was a natural fit.
I've always tried to take a mentorship, you know, kind of role in the NBA. You know, I understand how important veterans are. I understand how important guys that have done it before you have been there are, to make sure that, you know, you can watch out for the landmines. And so when it came to Donovan, you know, he reached out to me. He connected to me very early because a lot of people talked about the similarities in our game and even in our temperament as players. And so we just connected. And just like a lot of other guys in the league over the course of time, I have been a big brother. I've been a mentor. And this is another example of doing that. It's really, I'm not the first to do this, but, you know, to be 39 years old, 2 years retired from the game, and to be sitting up here today with this is just showing Donovan, this is showing other guys in the NBA, you know, what's possible for us. And it's also showing, you know, the young kids in my community, you know, you guys, I grew up with this being a fairy tale. We're making it to the NBA, being an owner of a team, being successful in the world was a fairy tale. And I'm a living, you know, example that fairy tales do come true. And so I'm excited about what this not only does for the NBA, but what it does for the little boys and girls out there that look like, you know, look like myself.